going live. It's live again. It's the last day of February, February 28th, 2018. Going live every day. I try to go live between 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And what you can do is you can hit the red subscribe button and the bell notification icon. And then when I go live, whatever time it is, you'll be notified. And when you're notified, you can join the live stream. You could just stalk me and watch me and not add any comments. Or you could add a comment in a live section, because after I'm done with my opening structured topic, what I do is I take the live comments with the viewers, and then we have a dialogue. The conversation can go anywhere. We could talk about living out of a car. We could talk about getting a divorce. We could talk about anything. As long as it doesn't get too crazy, I mean, I'm open for it. I mean, what else do you want to talk about? That being said, before I get into the structured topic and before I get into some live comments, because I see we're coming in hot, look what I bought at Walmart. Oh, it's fun. I bought a little lantern with 4 AA batteries, okay? Because I needed some lighting in the Jeep Renegade, live in my car full time, my Jeep Renegade. And what I was doing was when I do the live feed sometime at night, I have to start my car so I have interior lighting. And I think that's also what made my radiator fan go bad, because I was idling the car too long. So I got to play with that. But that's something I bought today to try to keep the lighting up so I don't have to start my car. That being said, I got to figure out how to work this thing, though, to keep it from blinding me. Look at that. It's like there we go. That's pretty good. All right. Nope, not good enough yet. All right. There we go. That being said, let me get into a couple live comments, and then we're going to get into the structured topic. Mezzo says, hey Sam, what's going on, brother? Good to see you, Mezzo. Star Pack from Illinois. You're second, but you're always first, and I appreciate you. AJ, my man AJ, who's working out big time at Planet Fitness. If you want to add AJ on Instagram, check him out. That brother's into health, wellness, and he's pretty built. Check my man AJ out. Scott B, our Canadian brother, who is down in Florida, living the dream. Scott B, I know you were traveling north last night when we spoke to you. You still in Florida, or you traveling back home to your homeland, to Canada? Star Pack. Dang, I was almost first. That's all right, brother. You know I got love for you. The beautiful Meadow with the smiley face emoji. Good to see you, Meadow. I hope you had a good day. I hope your cats are doing well, and I hope you are feeling confident today. I hope you're not letting any insecurities get to you. Stay beautiful. And it is our wonderful subscriber, Pat. Now, Pat's a female. Her real name is Patricia. Why do I say that? Because if you're watching the replay, you don't see the live comments. You won't see her full name. Her full name is Patricia Stroud. Now, if I pronounced that right, I don't know. But we call her Pat. She's a female. She's married to a man, loving man. They're in a great marriage, 30 plus years. But she wants to downsize and live out of an RV, or at least she thinks she does. Her husband doesn't want anything to do with it, all right? But she's still a great viewer. We love her. Pat, hey, Sam, where are you? And what's the temperature? Good question. Temperatures in the lower 40s, 40 degree Fahrenheit. I'm in New Jersey. I will be going a little bit south tomorrow because I have to get my car serviced. I have to see some family members, but I still go from there. I had to adjust my work schedule this week to fill in for somebody, and I'm just being thankful for all my blessings and pushing forward. How was your day, Pat? Oh, and we got the beautiful Sheila with the what do they call that flower? Sunflower. With the sunflower emoji. Says, glad to be here tonight. Glad to have you. Sheila is also a beautiful Floridian resident that we love very much. Why? Because I love Florida. AJ, thanks, Sam. No problem, brother. I got love for AJ. Positive man. We appreciate you, AJ. Starback. Added a light, huh? I did. $10 from Walmart, and the batteries were $6. The batteries, I bought 10-pack of AA batteries. They were almost just as much as the light. But like I said, I don't want to idle my car at night just to run general lighting so you guys can see me. And I don't want it to be blinding light, so I got to play with it a little bit. But I think it's working pretty good. I'm looking pretty sexy with that dim lighting. If I make it too bright, then I don't look extra sexy. But if it's dim like that, it's sexy. Now, I got caught like that a couple times in the club. When I was young and I used to go to the club, you see a couple girls after a couple drinks and it's dark lighting. You go, oh, I'm going to take her home tonight. Then you wake up in the morning, totally different lighting, totally different environment, totally different mindset. And bad things happen. Scott B, still here, same place. Scott B, still in Florida. I'm going to be down there soon, brother. Keep my spot warm for me. Pat, love watching you, Sam. Love having you, Pat. Why? Because if I just talk for an hour straight into this about a structured topic, you know how entertained you'll be? Not too entertained. The magical part about the live stream is when the viewers add their comments and I read them. Again, if you never join and you never add a comment, you're missing out. I love this part. Oh, it's our guy Doug from New Mexico, representing New Mexico very well with his icon emoji. Doug, what's up, Sammy? What's up, brother? Good evening. The sun is still up here in New Mexico, but it's going down fast. How's your Wednesday? Good point, Doug. As we approach spring, today is the last day of February. What does that mean? 2 months of the new year are over. Another day is over in your life that you'll never get back. You'll never live February 2018 again in your life. It's done. Tomorrow will be March 1st. We will begin to get closer to spring. The days will begin to have extended sunlight. The nights less. We will spring our clocks back forward. Spring forward, fall back. And that's exciting. Do I still want to be in Florida in the spring? Yes. But am I thankful for my job and making income? Yes. Strong Tower, new viewer, or at least new comment. One is welcome, love and respect. Thank you for the comment. Bad things happen with alcohol. Oh yeah, I've been there. So no judgment. I would take back in the day. Well, I would drink this. I was never like a drunken person, but I definitely had my young alcoholic days. Not alcoholic, but drinking alcohol. Yeah, nothing usually good happens with alcohol. Good to see you, Strong Tower. Sailing John. Hello, everyone. Sammy. And then you give me the palm tree emoji. Why did he give me the palm tree emoji? Because anyone knows me, knows that I love the tropical climate and I love palm trees. Do I love pine trees? No, I love palm trees. Thank you, John. Pat, that's funny, Sam, about the girls in the light in the club. That's right, and I'm sure they said that about me too. I'm sure there's a couple girls that see me with the dim lighting, and then they see me with the bright light. They say, this guy ain't for me. So, we all got to be fair in our evaluation. That's why I watch. You're funny. Well, I try to keep myself entertained. Why? Because if you don't entertain yourself, you think someone else is going to entertain you? Try watching YouTube. Not going to happen. Try watching TV. Definitely not going to happen. Try listening to people like you see every day. That ain't going to happen. You got to entertain yourself. You got to inspire yourself. You have to inspire yourself. All right, I'm back. Connection went bad. I'm going to get to some more live comments, but I want to get into the structured topic. I like to get that out of the way first, and then we go from there. So what I'm reflecting on tonight is how to deal with criticism. Criticism is by far one of the biggest mental challenges you will face during your daily journey. Every day, you will face thoughts of insecurity, thoughts of self-doubt, and thoughts of self-criticism. Because the first place you deal with criticism is not with others, it's with yourself. Someone asks you a question, whether it's at your job or whether it's in your personal life. They ask you a question, and you give an answer. And you feel that you weren't received maybe in the way you wanted to receive. I mean, how do you want to be received? You want, like my man Eddie Murphy from Coming to America, you want people to throw flowers at your feet, give you a daily bath, and say that you're wonderful. But many times in real life, when you speak up at your job, when you speak up in your personal life, and when you answer a question or when you give a reply, a lot of times you're not going to receive this grand, oh my God, that was a great answer. That was a great. And the biggest person that will criticize you is yourself. You will say, I should have gave a better answer. I should have did this. I should have did that. Self-doubt is an enemy of creativity. Creativity is a product of self-confidence. Trust yourself. Release self-criticism. I talk about that often from time to time in my different structured topics or videos. Why? Because this is a daily discipline. Criticism has to first be dealt with yourself. I always go, that comes down to also, like I always say, talking to yourself well. After you give a reply, that's it. Don't replay your own words in your head to the point where you start to question yourself. A time of reflection is always needed at a certain point of the day. But also trust yourself. Then also, don't expect people around you to always applaud you. You have to be your biggest fan. Everyone else is already struggling with life. Everyone else is replaying the conversation they had with their spouse the night before. Everyone else is replaying the bills that are due this week. Everyone else in their mind is replaying, how can I look good in this conversation? No one else in their mind, on average, is thinking, how can I encourage you? How can I validate you? How can I build confidence in you? They're not looking to do that because they're still struggling with their own battle. So criticism can't come from yourself. Criticism can't come from you expecting to be validated from other people. Trying to be a people pleaser, trying to be the smartest person in the room, trying to get other people to applaud you is a dangerous road rooted in insecurities, self-doubt, and replaying your reply in your head. Speak up, let it go, and you move forward. That's one aspect of criticism. The other aspect of criticism is it hurts no matter what when we receive criticism from other people. Even when people correct us gently, it hurts. Why? Because none of us want to be corrected. They say, like, correct a fool and he'll hate you, correct the wise and they'll love you. No matter who you correct, they're not going to receive it well. And when we get corrected, we're not going to receive it well. But the mature person can take criticism from others, and if they feel it has some type of benefit, they'll filter it, they'll learn the lesson, and they'll let it go. Don't hold on too tight to criticism. Learn the lesson and let it go. Don't criticize yourself. You have to be your biggest supporter. You have to be your biggest fan. You can never play to the crowd. You can never play to how many people are in the chat room. You can never play to how many thumbs up I'm getting. That's real life and a parable to YouTube. You have to play to your inner voice. You have to play to your self-confidence. Do you want to walk around with a fake facade, trying to impress fake people, or do you want to be yourself, be a positive, productive person in this world, and not worry about if other people applaud you? That's always going to be a decision to make. Whether you're in a conference room, street corner, or whether you're in a store, or whether you're courting a lover. Does your mindset of going forward, is it determined by if someone else is going to criticize you? Is it determined by if someone doesn't validate you, you will criticize yourself? If it is, you're going to be down a bad road. Self-criticism leads you down a bad road. Taking someone else's criticism too much to heart leads you down a bad road. You'll become who they want you to be. And they don't even know who they are. They're still replaying the conversation they had with their spouse the night before. They are still thinking about the bills they have to pay. They are still thinking about their life burdens. Everyone is. This world isn't easy. And when you realize that everyone is struggling mentally to some extent, you realize that your encouragement, your strength has to come from self-confidence. And you have to listen to others with an open mind, but you can't let criticism soak in your spirit to the point you have that emoji that I put on this live feed. Like a puppy hurt. You have to shake it off. You have to let it go. And you have to speak lovingly and confident to yourself. Because a lot of people who don't know how to encourage you don't know how to encourage themselves. A lot of people who criticize you criticize themselves. The answer always lies within you. The best people are the people that take care of themselves well, mind, body, and soul. On the job, in your personal life, talking to a stranger. Always, always seek for validation from yourself, not from other people, and you will not allow criticism to feed into an insecure spirit, which leads into you not being you. Be you. Refine yourself, correct yourself, allow healthy criticism to help guide you, but don't listen to some jerk off who comments on your life and they haven't figured out their own. And you know they haven't figured out their own by the way they speak. I felt mature. I can't believe I didn't say a wild curse right there. And almost felt not entertained by. All right. That being said, that's it. That's all I got for tonight. That's the live thing. I mean, come on. You really want me to hear me bark too long? All right, I'm not going to do that. But what I am going to do, I don't like that lighting. What I am going to do, look at this light. I'll blind your ass. What I am going to do is I'm going to take some live comments because now I am exhausted with the structured topic for today. As soon as I get that lighting right. There we go. All right, let's go back to the live comments. AJ, how's everyone doing tonight? God bless. Life is good. That's right, man. God bless. Life is good. Do we feel like life is good every day? Hell no. Sometimes we feel like life is shit. So I understand both perspectives, but I enjoy people who are inspired and encouraged. And I'd rather have somebody say life is good than they hate everyone. So AJ, thank you for the positivity. Guloso, 203 New Haven, Connecticut. Someone who has a passion about being a parent. Doesn't mean they're a perfect parent, no, but does it mean that they want to do the best they can? Does it mean that they want to get up when they fall? Hell yeah. I love Gunloso. Love and respect to 203 New Haven, Connecticut. Gilbert, Queensboro's in the house. Hey, everyone. Good evening, Sam. Good evening to you, Gilbert. Did you have a good day, brother? The loving Renee is in the building. Renee Harrison, to be accurate and full name. Hey, Sam, smiley face emoji. Hey, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Laugh out loud. Spring is in the air. Yes, spring is in the air. Am I excited about that? A little bit, but I do better with an endless summer. But I'm thankful for spring. Pack Live, the Bay Area's in the building. West Coast. That mean, what does the West Coast mean? It means it is 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in Jersey. Pack Live, what are you, 3 hours behind? So Pack Live is 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What's up, Sam? Sunglass face emoji. I'm doing good, brother. Checking in, buddy. Bottom up later after, bottom up after club. Close booty up. Laugh out loud. Yeah. I'm not mad at that. I remember when I was in a club, in my early 20s, and I was in a club, and I think it was like teen night. Well, not teen night. It was like 18. I don't know. I was like getting to like my mid 20s, and it wasn't teen night, but it was like a young crowd, and that's when I first started to feel like I was getting old and I shouldn't be in the club anymore because it was all like 19-year-old girls, and here I am 25, like, man, I gotta get out of this club scene. And I remember dancing with some girl, and that was back in the day when Cisco had that song Thong, and it was hot back then when it was first came out. And she had showed me her thong. She was backing it up on me. And she had pulled down, she had almost like yoga pants. She pulled down some of her thing to show me her thong, like while the song was playing. Did I take her home? No. Did I ride her pretty heavy on the dance floor? Yeah. Gilbert says, hey, Renee. Kimberly Jennings. Do we have a new viewer with a beautiful, pigeon, looks like almost a Twitter icon thing? Palm tree emoji, bad sneakers, and a pina colada, my friend. I'm not mad at that. I love the little bird emoji. Good to meet you, Kimberly. Starpack, how are you feeling, Sammy? I'm pretty good here today. In Starpack, I think overall I'm doing good. I'm thankful for another positive, productive day. Worked with some great people today. Felt like we got a lot accomplished, so that's always good. Again, would I rather be sitting under a palm tree just counting money? Hell yeah. But I'm thankful for a job. I'm thankful for working with positive people that I get along with. I'm very thankful for that. And I feel good. I'm planning on getting my car fixed tomorrow, my radiator fan. So I'm looking forward to that because that always weighs on your mind when something isn't 100% right. So tomorrow I'll be trying to get that done in the morning. Pray for me. I'm going to make a video from the Jeep dealership to see how this radiator fan replacement goes. So we'll go from there. But overall, I would say I had a positive day. Overall, I say I feel positive. This is beautiful weather to sleep in your car or to camp. It's around a little 42 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, it's supposed to rain a lot next couple days in Jersey. But it's great weather for car camping, car living, or even tent camping. I mean, maybe a little bit cool for some people, but for me, this is great. I got a sleeping bag in the back, so I'm inspired. Renee, hey Gilbert, hope everyone else is having an awesome day. That's right. I love that. Renee, thank you for the positivity. Sheila, laugh out loud. Throwing flowers at your feet. Yeah. Now, truth be told, I remember when I went to see Coming to America. Great movie. Like I said, Eddie Murphy. One of his first like major blockbuster movies. Early 90s it came out. Early 1990s. And I remember asking I wasn't of age, I wasn't 18 yet. And I remember asking my grandmother to take me to the movie theater because I needed an adult to take me, because it was like R-rated. And I don't know what I was, 12 or something like that. So I tell my grandmother, old Italian lady, I said, I really want to go to the movies. I really want to go to the movies. And she goes, all right. I'm nagging her. She goes, all right. What movie do you want to see? And I go, Coming to America. And, she didn't know. I mean, she didn't know. It didn't matter what movie I picked in the movie theater. She just like, she just going like take care of her grandkids. She don't really. So we get into the movie theater. And if you ever seen Coming to America, it starts, they're in some foreign land. And Eddie Murphy is a prince. And he's like in this royal palace, where they own, where they're the king and he's the prince of the entire land. And he wakes up every day. He's a young guy. He's getting ready to take over the kingdom. And he wakes up every day and women throw flowers at his feet. And then they take him to to bathe him. And so that's how the movie opens up. All the women he wakes up in his bed. All the women are throwing flowers in this beautiful like mansion at his feet. He's walking to the bathroom. And then all these beautiful like maids take him into the bathtub and they start bathing him down and like rubbing him. And he's sitting like this. And all of a sudden a girl pops her head up like from the hot tub. And she goes, "Your royal penis is clean, sir." Something like that. And I'm looking at my grandma like, oh my God. And my grandma's like, her face is frozen. I'm like, oh shit. And there's, there was a lot of like sexual and curse stuff in there. So it was like a little awkward, but I still enjoyed it. Coming to America, great movie. Classic movie. Our man from Doug from New Mexico retracted a few things. Start back. Skinny Pop is great. Yes, Skinny Pop is great. I had almost a full bag today. I had the pepper mix of Skinny popcorn. Very good. Very thankful. It's a little treat, but it's not too heavy on the spirit. Again, try to keep a plant-based diet. Try not to eat too much buttery things. But it's a little treat. Keeps me inspired. I'm maintaining my weight probably around 210, 220. I have been cutting back a little bit on some of the food past couple days, so I feel a little bit lean, and I feel good. Snap few times gave me the thumb up emoji and the peace sign emoji. Love and respect. Good to see you again, man. Good to see you again. Thank you. Good to have you. Kimberly Jenkins. What people think of me is none of my business. That's right. Good job, Kimberly. When you're dealing with life, and I'm telling you, this will help your career. This will help your personal life. You want to get more girls? You want to get more guys? You want to get further in your career? Don't be an arrogant asshole, but don't care what people think. Don't be an arrogant asshole, but don't care what people think. You'll live a better quality life. You'll go farther. You'll be more attractive to others because you'll have confidence. And you know what? You'll have a better mental health. Self-criticism and letting the criticism of others soak into your mind will hurt you mentally. And let me tell you something. Even if everyone acted like they love you and this and that, you know how quick people change their mind about you? Like one day you're the star quarterback, next day they want the backup in. One day they call you the savior, next day they want you on the cross. That's how this world is. So you take everything with a grain of salt. I often say it. Take praise with a grain of salt and take criticism with a grain of salt. Be yourself. Don't hurt anyone. Treat people the right way. After that, fuck it. After you've done all that, you got to be you. Keep going forward. That's what I'm talking about. Wandering Soul. Wandering Soul, also from Florida. Love that, Kimberly. Amen. Kimberly giving good comments with the Twitter emoji thing. Our boy Doug from New Mexico. I retracted my comments. Don't worry, I retract mine sometimes too. I don't type something right. I retracted my comments before this one because I have to roll. No worry, brother. We love you. Take care, my Jersey brother. You too, my New Mexican friend. Be safe. Keep up the good work. Thank you. You are in my thoughts and prayers. Thank you. I appreciate your thoughts and prayers, and I take that serious. Doug, love and respect to you, and I love that you love New Mexico. Me and you, got love for you, brother. Go in peace. Pat. I missed most of your show last night. That's okay. I do miss you, though, when you're not here because you're fun. Because I was out and about. That's good. Being productive. I will watch it later. I love your energy. Thank you. How do I get my energy level up, up? One is I say, well, if I don't get my energy level up, you think somebody else is going to get it up? Hell no. If anything, people will get your energy level down. Whether it's with criticism, whether it's with lack of enthusiasm, whether it's with you make a statement and the crowd goes silent. Whatever it is, if you depend on someone else to get your energy level up, you know what you'll do? You'll be depressed. You'll self-criticize. I got to get my own energy level up. I got to be my biggest cheerleader. Everyone else, if they compliment me, that's a plus. If someone else encourages me, that's a plus. I got to encourage myself. That's wisdom. Thank you, Pat. Better Video Tubes, glad to be here. Always glad to have my guy, Better Video Tubes. Hope the fan is in cooling. Me too. That being said, let me crack my windows because I'm a little bit hot. It's hot tonight. Well, it's hot compared to where it's been. Hydration break, guys, please. Take some water, drink more water, and eat more plants. Drink more water and eat more plants. That's good. Better Video Tube says, hey all, Pat, Sam, drink water and turn the light back. I can't see you. All right, well, the lights from the car came on. We're going to be good now, I think. These will go off eventually, but I'll figure the lighting out. See, it's too bright when it's like that. I think you can see me good, though. I'm still looking sexy when the light's like that, I think. If you can't see me, let me know. Star Pack. Hey, Better Video Tubes. Better Video Tubes. Hey, Star Pack. Damn, that light's fucking blinding me now. I got to figure out this light game. I think that's good. Gilbert, I agree with your thoughts on dealing with criticism. We tend to let others' opinion overly influence our outcome in certain situations, neglecting our own opinions. Never neglect your own inner voice. Period. Next, Wi-Fi. What's your job? I'm a new subscriber. Electrical engineer for IT industry, for data centers. Very blessed and thankful to have it. I started my career as electrician, and then I just evolved into building engineer, electrical engineer for IT, etc. Good to have you. Thank you. Better Video Tubes, Wandering Soul. Saw your video today. I got to check out Wandering Soul. I didn't subscribe yet. Wandering Soul, what was your video about? Wandering Soul is starting a new channel. Should you encourage her? Yeah, why? Because, it's good to show love, but Wandering Soul should encourage herself more than anyone else. If you start a YouTube channel, you better learn to deal with criticism. You're going to get 90% positive people, 10% negative. Last night, every night, I get a comment. Some guy, 2 o'clock in the morning. Now, let me tell you something. Somebody at 2 o'clock in the morning leaving a comment on my page, you think I'm going to take them so serious? I'm not going to take them that serious. They can't even sleep. That being said, 2 o'clock in the morning, this guy makes a comment like, oh, I don't know, one of my videos. He said, oh, you're fucking crazy. Fuck you. You don't know what you're talking about, this and this, that. I'm looking at this guy's comment, 2:45 a.m. This guy's commenting on my channel. I look at his channel. It's like fucking demonic paradise over there. I'm like, I'm going to take your advice? This guy probably don't even have a job. He's over there watching my YouTube video he's watching at 2:45 a.m. and he's criticizing me. Bro, you should be sleeping, getting ready to go to work. You understand what I'm saying? You think I'm going to listen to him? Hell no. Hell no. You think I'm going to listen to his criticism? Hell no. What am I going to do? I'm going to block him and keep moving forward. Please. Please, brother. Please. I love you, man. I love everyone. But you think no, come on. Not going to happen. Today was great. Tomorrow will be better. I like the attitude, Gilbert. Pat, I love that movie, Sam. Great movie, Pat. That's coming to America. Better Video Tubes. Sam, did you say you had an old bag in the back of your car to sleep with? Not an old bag, a sleeping bag. $50 from Walmart. The sleeping bag is rated for under 20 degrees Fahrenheit. I believe it's from 0 to 20 degrees Fahrenheit. It was the most insulated sleeping bag they had. I tried to go half the winter without a sleeping bag. Then when I got sick, I said, shit, I better get me a sleeping bag because you don't want to be sick and living in a car. Not fun. Okay? But being sick and living in a house ain't no fun either. What are you gonna do? Wandering Soul. My blood thinned out real quick. I actually just ordered a Mr. Buddy heater for when I'm car/tent camping in months to come, because I'm going to be down in the north. 40s is cold for me now. No, I understand that. Believe me, when I was in Florida for a month in December, or 3 weeks, whatever it was, and it was a cold front that came in. It was 70 degrees during the day and 50s at night. I was like, man, I'm freezing. You know what I mean? And so, you do, but you adjust. this is good sleeping weather. Fall and springtime, unless you're in like a tropical Miami, even there, it's good sleeping weather. Summer and winter are the hardest parts to sleep. Depending on most locations, summer and winter are going to be your hardest seasons. But if you want something, you'll push past that, and you'll push past some discomfort, and you'll go forward. Galaxy, good to see you, brother. Galaxy from England's in the house. Represent. We're global. We're global. England, we love you. Wandering Soul. Hey, Better Video Tubes. I hope the sound was okay. Someone commented it wasn't. Thank you for watching. Oh, you already got criticized. You already got criticized by somebody. Now, does that mean you should listen to them? I mean, yeah, if you could improve the sound, great. But you know what? You got to be you. How do you make progress in life? By starting, letting it be messy, letting it be imperfect, and refining yourself as you go. You will never stop refining yourself. It took me a couple videos to realize, like, when you shoot your YouTube video from your phone, you have to do it horizontally. If you shoot it from vertically and you just hold your phone straight, you won't have a full screen video on YouTube. So the only way to learn, the only way to grow is to make mistakes and let everyone else who sits on the sideline criticize you. Now, sometimes they'll have some good points. Look, sometimes I take some healthy criticism, and even if a person's really being an ass, I'll still take, if I can get something good out of it, I'll still take it and I'll refine myself. But understand that no matter what you do, you will never make everyone happy. Once you realize that, you'll be you. Never forget it. Gilbert continued, leading to our sometimes being too critical on ourselves. The biggest critic you have is yourself. The biggest fan you have is yourself. You decide. Do you want to be your biggest critic, or do you want to be your biggest fan? I guarantee you, people with the most mental problems, they are their biggest critic. I guarantee you, people with the most confidence are their biggest fan. That's all the difference. Make a mental note of that one. Galaxy. I was wondering if you could make a video at night and show us what it's like in the colder nights and your setup and stuff like that, so cold as can be for it. If you go to my channel page, if you go to my playlist and you look under the Nomad Simple Life playlist, I have a bunch of videos. I did one video that was at night with all my window covers on from inside the car. I did a couple videos of freezing temperatures being inside my car. I physically showed I had a water jug, and I showed that when I woke up in the morning, I think I was in Virginia or something, I turned it over and water was frozen in the jug. So I've documented some of that. It's on my playlist on my homepage of my YouTube channel. Just go to Nomad Simple Living and you can watch. It's somewhere in there. I think I got like 50 different videos in that one playlist, so you can check that out. CD, welcome, brother. Hey, Sam, how do you get your mail and packages? I'm only 3 months into living in my car, new to this. UPS store, get a mailbox at a UPS store. I think they're about, now it all depends where you live, but on average, they're about $250 for the year. You can buy them in 3 months intervals. You can buy them in 6 month intervals, but you might as well buy for a year if you know you're going to be in that area. And it's about $250. I did a video on that too. It's also in my Nomad playlist. I went into the UPS box. I went into the UPS store. I showed there's 3 different types of UPS boxes you can get, mailboxes. They're small, medium, large. I actually showed the price pamphlet in the video. I think $250 is the smallest one. I think they go up to, I don't know, maybe $400. You can get anything delivered there from Amazon, legal paperwork, anything. StarPack, very good point, Sammy. Thank you, brother. Love and respect to StarPack, who is a leader. StarPack, you need to know this. Why? Because you're a leader. You're going to do a lot of positive things in your life. Never, never allow criticism to soak in your spirit. Receive healthy correction, but move forward. Better Video Tubes. Wandering Soul. It was a little low, but you'll get better. That's right. Buy the video. That's right. It's a process. That's right. It took me years to get as great as I am. I like that. Better Video Tubes. Good job, Tom. Better Video Tubes. You control what people think of you. If it is bad, screw them. You are what you think of you. Amen. Tom is giving out wisdom tonight. Should you respect Tom? Hell yeah. Why? Because that brother's positive. I like Tom. Academia. Oh, represent to Spain. Spain is in the house. I love that. Academia says, yes, true. Good to see you, brother. Hope you had a good day. Peace and love to you. Better Video Tubes. I meant the radiator fan, Sam, in your vehicle. Yes, I don't know if you can see it, but the box is still here. When I sleep at night, I'll go, what I do is, it's been my car for 2 nights. Tomorrow, I'm hopefully going to get it fixed. So when I sleep at night, I put up all my window covers. Then I gotta jump back there. I gotta wrestle that big radiator fan. I gotta put it in the front seat and then I sleep in the back. It's not been easy, but it just works. But thank you, brother. Mezu, Sam, do you keep your windows open while you sleep during the winter? Good question. I sleep all winter with the car windows closed. It doesn't matter if it's 0 below or 100 degrees. I always keep my windows cracked at least a little bit. For me, I think you need a little bit of fresh air intake. So yes, even when it was 0 below this winter, at least I kept them a little bit cracked. Again, because you want fresh air, even if you have a fan. That's my opinion, and that's how I do it, yes. Pat, would you ever consider building your own van? I would also like to answer the room. I'm not sure the final part. Well, right now I have no plans to change my car setup. I like living out of my Jeep Renegade. It fits me perfect. I don't have any wants or needs. If I had to pick a van right now, it would be a Ford Transit Connect. You can't fully stand up in it, but you could put a mattress back there. You could set it up. And I also did a video on that. I would not do some integral van build out. I would not get plywood. I would not put a sink. I would not do all the chandelier. I would put a mattress, like 2 storage crates, and that's it. I like things simple. I don't like building things. Again, some people like to mind masturbate to building out vans. I'm not mad at them. I don't like to do that. I like my life as simple as possible, low maintenance, and that's it. Pack and go. Like sometimes I do videos on my back seat. I've done them before, and people say, "Oh, that's not sexy." I'm not trying to have like a van build out or a car build out with like interior lighting. I'm not trying to have like an element with. I'm not trying to do van build outs to pull girls. When I was living that life, I had a Jaguar, I had a Range Rover, I had, $20,000 worth of jewelry on. When I was living that life, then I was trying to pull girls. Am I trying to pull girls living out of a Jeep Renegade? No. Now, truth be told, I saw a hot girl in Starbucks today that I did think about spitting some game to. Did I? No. Why? Because it ain't gonna lead anywhere good. But I did eye her up. Renee, Sam, you are sexy with the lights on or off. Laugh out loud. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll take that, love. I'll take that as encouragement. Thank you very much, Renee. I feel extra sexy with the lighting just dim like this. Thank you, Renee. I appreciate that. Thank you. Mezu, Sam, where do you empty your pee bottle? I just dump mine in a parking lot. Oh, come on. No, you don't. But I feel like that may be disrespectful. I don't know. No. I mean, obviously, again, I live out of my car, but I'm a respectful person. I work, again, to me, unless you didn't know me from YouTube and stuff like that, when I present myself in a public, I'm respectful. I follow different rules and regulations. No, I don't throw it in a parking lot or something like that. I'll go to a garbage disposal place or something like that and have it fully fully with a cap on it, fully contained, not just dumping it like trash bags. Look, obviously, you can go to different areas, where you can pour it on the ground if it was an area that allows that. Dogs and cats piss on the ground every day. But obviously it has to be your own property. And there's when I had a dog, you know what I would do? I would pick up her dog shit. I would put it in the bag and then I'll put it in my trash can and then I would put it out to the trash every week. So, it's like the same way. You wrap things properly. You dispose of them the same way you would if you had a dog or if you had a cat or whatever. Cat litter, where do you think that goes? Same place, somebody who's living a nomad life. But I don't just throw stuff like on the ground and I don't make a mess. Because again, I'm not living this life to try to be like a super rebel. I'm living this life because I like simplicity. I like living light. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I try to do things, proper as best I can. I'm not perfect, but that's the way I handle it. Everyone's different. Renee, love and respect to you, Renee, with the smiley face emoji. Galaxy, would you ever start vlogging? That would be pretty cool if you did. Or you could do a day in the life of living in a car. Well, I would guess this is vlogging. I make several different types of videos, as far as like some are like regular uploads, some are live streams. I'm not super editing because I don't have the time to super edit. I have a full-time job, so I have to prioritize. This is secondary compared to my full-time job. And, so to me, I consider this vlogging. It's my way of vlogging. Is it someone else's way? No, I'm me, they're them, and there's enough room for everyone to be themselves. A day in the life. I mean, I've shown you guys. It's me at Starbucks, me walking around, me. Sometimes I do videos like that. But sometimes I do videos like that. They're all different. Galaxy, I'll look through your playlist soon. Thank you, brother. Peace and love to you. Better Video Tubes. A positive thought. Who do you spend time with? Question mark. Criticizers or encouragers? Surround yourself with those who believe in you. Your life is too important for anything else. And that's by Steve Gooder. Totally agree with that. Who do you surround yourself with? Criticizers or encouragers? People who believe in you or people who don't? Very important to your destiny. And it's very important that even if you aren't blessed enough to be around encouragers, you encourage yourself. You don't criticize yourself, you encourage yourself. You don't talk down to yourself, you talk yourself up. You don't hurt yourself, you heal yourself. God lives inside you. Even if you don't believe in that, believe in yourself. Never forget it. Gilbert, Wandering Soul, where are your vids? J-Lo is in the building. Do I follow J-Lo on Instagram? Yes, the real J-Lo. Do I think she's beautiful? Yes. Do I think the Jennifer Lopez that just entered our live chat room is beautiful? Yes. But, fellas, don't try to hit on her. She's got a man. Jennifer Lopez, how you doing? Good to see you, J-Lo. J-Lo, how's your YouTube channel going? Please check out Jennifer Lopez, too. She has a YouTube channel. She talks about different things, and, she does, knitting thing, different stuff. She does different stuff, but check her out. Show her some love. J-Lo, good to see you. Stay positive, J-Lo. Don't criticize yourself. Don't criticize yourself, J-Lo. You go forward. You go forward. Whoever doesn't like it, peace and love and keep it moving. J-Lo, good to see you. Nurse Jan, good to see you. Hey, on average, how do you sleep? Do you get a good night's sleep? On average, I sleep 6 to 8 hours per night. That's the average sleep recommended for an adult. I sleep better than most people I know that have houses. So I'm on a good, healthy routine. I take care of myself well. I sleep well. It took me a little while, like anything, to get my bed set up right. It took me about 3 months to get really comfortable in my car. And then just like in the past few months, I've refined it. I add some extra cushioning. I did a video on that. It's in my Nomad playlist on my channel. And 3 layers of heaven, I call it. I have egg crates that you would put on top of a mattress. I have a camping yoga mat that I put down on my folded down back seats. And then I have a mattress foam top, like a mattress foam top piece that I put on top of that. And then with some quilts and stuff, I sleep like a cuddled up koala bear 6 to 8 hours a night. I wake up in the morning, I go to Starbucks, I feel fantastic. Now, I know a lot of people, they have a $350,000 mortgage. They're paying $10,000 a year in property tax. They have a $2,000 mattress, and they can't go to sleep. So what do? They pace around their house, and then they get out of their house early. Shit, I can't take this anymore. I can't stand being in this house. Me? My house is everywhere I go. Now, I got to get a radiator fan fixed, but I'll take that once in a while. God forbid. Good to see you, Nurse Jan. Do the street lights bother you? No, because one of the top 3 things you need if you're going to live out of your car or RV is window covers. So at night, I mean, right now I don't have any window covers on. And I did a video, it's on my playlist if you want to see it. When I put all my window covers on at dark, it's like you can't see anything. It's dark as hell. How do you get good sleep? Your car has to be totally dark because it has to be like a cave, dark, cool, and quiet. And that's how your mind shuts down. That was my first mistake I made the first month I started, is I didn't have any window covers. And all the street lights were coming in. You can't sleep like that. You can't. I've tried it. It's very hard. That light keeps your mind up and it beams right through your eyelids. So you need dark window covers. And you got to you got to play around with it. It's different for everyone how they set it up. And she also asked, how is the street noise? It all depends where I'm at. So there's certain times I'm at certain parking lots or rest areas or sometimes even a campground. It all depends. Sometimes it's a little bit noisy and sometimes it's very quiet. It all depends on where I'm at and how that area is for that particular night. I've done both, but the key thing is that you have it dark inside your car. That will shut your body down. And, you keep a fan, you get the crack windows going, and you're good. I mean, like anything, it's going to take a few months to get used to, but it works for me. It may not work for everyone. It works for me. No criticism, just wondering how you deal. No, I have no problems with those questions. Those are my honest answers. Oh, we had a new viewer. Mama, Hey, oh, maybe she was here before. I remember the mama, the last name. Mama, how you doing, mama? Love the profile pic. You looking beautiful. Pat, Sam, please tell us again how much you spend on groceries. Overall, every month, unless I go nuts, my budget for everything is about $2,500 per month. I did a video on that too. I broke down everything. Groceries. Now I don't pinch pennies. I mean, I could pinch pennies. I could cut my budget in half if I wanted to. I don't want to because I'm living below my means. I probably spend around $1,000, something like that. Like now I'm including groceries, Starbucks, going get a fresh salad every day for lunch, for dinner, or whatever I do. So if I'm being honest with you, that's it. Could I cut that in half? Hell yeah, I could probably cut it in more. But again, I'm living below my means. So for me, my monthly budget is $2,500, and I probably about out of that budget is maybe $1,200 in food. I did a video over the summer about my exact budget. It's also in the playlist. I broke down everything. Off top of my head, it's somewhere around there. Pat, also personal care items in a month. I would wrap that all probably in that. I mean, well, no. I would say $1,500 total for groceries, personal care, everything I put on my credit card. And I just pay it off each month. Because like $1,500, like basically right in groceries, personal care, all the shebang, and $500 a month for the Renegade. And then another $500 if you figure for like gas and insurance and different things like that. I mean, $2,000 to $2,500 is what I spend per month. So it breaks down different ways per month, but that's probably about it. Mezu, pee is compost though. I empty my bottle, not dump it. I empty in a sewer by my shop at a lot too. Mezu, should I stop emptying my bottle in the grass? Again, I can't make that statement because it's all relative to, like, I wouldn't empty my bottle like on the grass, like in front of like Home Depot. I would say again, for everyone that's different. I mean, you'll have to figure out what's the best and proper way to do it for you in your area. Everyone's different, and I mean, you can go to a dump station, an RV dump station, and you can do it there. That's what they're for. I mean, you don't have a hose connected to your RV, but a dump station, it doesn't matter if it's a hose coming out of an RV or if it's a bottle going into the ground. I mean, it's the same thing. You're dumping. It's a dump station. So there's different ways to do that. Better video tubes. A homeless guy came up to me on the street, said he hadn't eaten in 4 days. I told him, man, I wish I had your willpower. Good joke. It's a joke. It's a good joke, Better Video Tubes. We love you, brother. We love you. Jennifer Lopez. She gave the, I believe that's a heart emoji. Some type of heart emoji. Thanks. Yes. Love and respect you, J-Lo. Mama, retract another statement. No problem, Mama. Only when you're ready. Sam and John. Yeah, like that saying, keep it moving. You got to keep it moving towards your passion. That's right, John. Good job, John. John, we're going, man. John, Florida. Florida's for us, brother. Don't let anyone discourage you, including yourself. Who will talk you out of your dreams? Yourself. Who will talk you into your dreams? Yourself. Period. Keep moving forward. Gilbert, good one, Better Video Tubes. That's right. Better Video Tubes, Doug, always give us some good laughter. Mizu, yeah, I empty mine in a spot where no one goes, not where people walk. But I have been mostly using the sewer by my shop now. If that works for you and it's not an issue, I say, again, that's the whole thing about the nomad life. So sometimes, any life, people try to ask like what you do. I share what I do sometimes. But everyone is going to have their own unique circumstance. No one's going to live 100% like you. And so if it works for you and it's good with, where you're at, then I say, yeah, keep doing it. I mean, as long as it's proper and you don't get any trouble for it, that's a go. Better Video Tubes. Thanks, Gilbert. Big Dirty Logistics. Love and respect to Big Dirty Logistics. He has a lot of wisdom on moving different type of vehicles around the country. And I appreciate that. Hey, Sam, what's better, American or international porn? Great question. Great question, Big Dirty Logistics. That's a tough one. Now, the English, in England, what type of, there's different variety, all right? England has good CF MN porn. I think that's like clothed females, like when people have sex with their clothes on. That's pretty sexy. Asian got some good porn. Um, America has incest porn, MILF porn. I've been getting into Indian porn too lately. India's got some good porn. Um, I'm a universal guy. I'm a universal guy. I mean, I like all. I respect all. Obviously, I don't watch any porn like where it's like where I feel like it's like an abuse or it's like a sexual predator type thing. I don't get into that. I get into like mutual consent stuff. Now, some people hear that and they get offended, or some people hear that and say that's not right. But again, what you'll find in life is people come to work with suit and ties. People are straight-laced. People are pastors. People present themselves a certain way. But everyone is human, and sexuality is part of humanity. And to not acknowledge that, you know who those people are? Those people are the type that have adultery and never tell you. Those are the type of people. Excuse me, I'm gonna connect to the Wi-Fi. I'm getting bad connection here. Those people who try to shame you or try to act like you're wrong for watching porn, again, as long as you can do it without like being unhealthy, they shame you, but they watch porn in private. They care if they're a corporate CEO. I don't care if they're a president. I don't care if they're a pope. To not acknowledge human sexuality, to not acknowledge just humanity, and to try to put up some facade is the height of hypocrisy. It's the height of hypocrisy. And me and those type of people will never get along. We just on different pages. Period. Good question. AJ, I love how conversations never get old and always switches and everyone gets their question answered. Well, it's inspiring to me, and I appreciate everyone joining. Like I said, the live chats are only magical because you guys add your voice, and it's a magical flow. So I appreciate that. I'm sorry about that. I was just checking. Mezu, so much porn is gross, though. Sometimes you accidentally see something that sticks in your mind. Well, again, it's just like everything else. I mean, you have to define your own life. Some people shouldn't watch porn. It's just not good for them. I mean, everything isn't for everyone. Some people are not sexual. Some people are more sexual than others. I've dated girls that are more sexual than others. I'm sure they've dated men that some are sexual than me, some are less. I mean, we are not all the same. We share some common traits, but everyone's different. So I'm not telling anyone else how to live. What I'm doing is I'm honestly sharing my life. What I'm doing is just honestly sharing my life rather than being a hypocrite. Why? Because when you honestly share your life as best you can, I mean, obviously sometimes you can't share everything, but you heal, and other people are healed around you. When you try to put up a fake facade, or when you try to act like you're, when you're just insincere. Now look, I'm not going to go, there's a time and a place for everything, but again, I'm just sharing my life. I mean, this channel it's about Nomad, it's about life lessons, but it's really me honestly sharing my soul, pretty much my life. I mean, obviously there's always some things I keep private, and that's the way life should be. But I mean, this is like, this isn't like an orchestrated type channel where I'm tap dancing, and that's not me. I mean, I'm just trying to be honest with you guys. I meant the gross porn. There's some nasty porn out there. It was a continuation of my previous comment that I think you missed. I apologize for that if I missed it. Apologize if I missed that, Mezu. AJ, what's on your agenda for the rest of the night? I'm going to go for one more walk because it's about an hour now this live feed's been going. So once this live feed ends, what I like to do is I like to go for a walk because I don't like to sit more than an hour without my blood flowing. So I'll go for a walk, whether it's in the store or probably in the store because it's late at night now. I'll go for a walk around the store, get my blood flowing, etc., etc. Have another glass of water. And that's it. I'll call it a night. I'm usually in bed on average. So, when I'm in bed by 10 or 11 the latest, I'll be going to sleep, and then I'll wake up. Tomorrow will be another day. Hopefully get my radiator fan fixed. Sorry about a little bit of choppy connection. I know it's breaking in and out. Nurse Jan, I appreciate your channel and your thoughts. Thank you. Thank you, Nurse Jan, for encouraging me. Thank you for adding your voice, and I appreciate that. Mama is going to speak. Let's listen to Mama. How do you keep in shape while always being on the road? Planet Fitness. Because I have to go to Planet Fitness for my shower needs and my hygiene, I figure, well, I'm already there, might as well get at least a 15-minute workout in. That being said, what I've learned from being morbidly obese, I was once 350 pounds, and where I'm at now, around 210, something in that range. I was all the way down to 150 at one point. What I learned is 80% of your health and your weight is based on what you eat and how much. You can work out like an animal, but if you don't eat the right things in the right amount, you're not going to be healthy and you're not going to be in shape. So for me, at this stage of my life, mid-age, 37, I'm not trying to sex anyone out. I like feeling sexy, but my main thing is health. And I don't care how much you work out. If you don't eat right, it's not going to matter. I don't deprive myself. I deprived myself when I got down to 150, because when you try to change your life, I was all the way at the extreme end. When I was 350, I was eating everything I wanted. Then I had to get my life back in order. I had to get extreme to get down to 150. Then I said, I got to find a sustainable level. And my sustainable level is right around 210, 220. Now, I may get down to 200, but pretty much what I do is, about 3 to 4 days a week, I lift weights, light weights, and for about a half hour. And what I do is I walk. But the main ingredient is what I eat. I mainly eat a plant-based diet. I eat very little sugar. And that's it. I don't have the perfect body frame. I mean, I'm pretty, good, but, certainly, like, there's different angles of my body, and if I took all my clothes off, some days I don't feel sexy. So please, I mean, look, we all have insecurity as far as we all want a perfect body, but that's self-criticism. That'll lead you to plastic surgery. Now, am I against plastic surgery? No. If you feel like you're really deformed or you really need something, I'm not against it. But what I'm trying to say is, if you stare at your imperfections in the mirror and you over self-criticize, it don't matter how much plastic surgery you get. You'll end up like, Kylie Jenner. You'll blow your lips up too much, and then you'll sell other people lip gloss, and they still won't look like you, and you won't look like you. That's my overall thoughts on that topic. Good question, Mama. And you look very beautiful. Don't self-criticize yourself, even if that's a fake profile picture. Don't be mad at you. Sailing John, I also appreciate your thoughts and inspiration. John, you know you're my guy. John, you already know 2018, in fall 2018 or 2019, what are me and you going to be doing? We're going to be down in Florida doing a live feed together on your boat. All right? Get ready, brother. Get ready. Gilbert, I'm going to try fasting. What do you think? I fasted a lot, mainly when I was deep into the church game, the spiritual life. What did Jesus say? When you fast, don't tell anyone, and no one should tell you're fasting. You should comb your hair. You should wash your face. No one should ever know you're fasting if you're doing it spiritually. If you tell other people you fast, you lost your blessing. Now, if you're doing it for the health, what do I think about that? It's not a sustainable lifestyle. What do I think about detox? It's a scam. It's not a sustainable lifestyle. Now, if you want to flush your system and you want to get extreme, that may work for a couple weeks. It may work for a couple months. But right now, tomorrow is March 1st. How many people started off the new year with New Year's resolutions and detox plans and Weight Watchers? How many people, February 28th, 2 months later into the New Year's, are still sticking on it? Not too many people. How will your life change? Not by fasting, by adapting a plant-based diet, by walking more, period. By adopting a plant-based diet and walking more. That's my life experience. Other people may have different ones, but that's my opinion. Thank you, Gilbert. Love to you, brother. Love to you. AJ, good diet is the key for sure. That's right. Look, you want to see a built guy? Check out my guy, AJ. Okay, he's got a new Instagram profile picture, and he's telling you the real deal. Now AJ's working out strong. So everyone don't have to be built like AJ, but as you get older, it's not about looking just sexy in your muscle shirt. It's not about just looking sexy in your yoga pants, even though I like that. Okay? You know I like yoga pants. Sometimes I watch yoga pants porn. I do. When they rip the pants right off, I watch that. I'm not going to lie. But let me tell you something. As you get more mature, the key is being healthy, not looking phenomenal as far as trying to sex everyone out. Plant-based diet and walk more. All right? Gilbert, I am very overweight, need to change for myself. I understand that. When I was very overweight, it got tough to tie my shoe. It got tough to wipe my own ass. So my mother's side of the family always struggled with food. My mom always struggled with her weight. My aunt died of obesity. She basically ate herself to death. A lot of my mother's side have diabetes. Do I judge the overweight? No, I have compassion. Some people who are overweight judge drug addicts. Some people who are drug addicts judge people, who have mental problems. I mean, look, everyone struggles with something. So I understand the struggle. Do the best you can. Try to walk more and try to eat out less. And just see where the Lord takes you. AJ. Also, age doesn't matter. AJ, I would respectfully, only from my opinion, age does matter, in my opinion. Why does it matter? Because as we get older, I believe after the age of 40, your cells no longer regenerate. Your muscle tissue begins to deteriorate. Doesn't matter how much you go to Planet Fitness. The older you get, it's proven science that your muscle starts to deteriorate. You won't be able to build muscle tissue like you used to. Your body will age, you will wrinkle, your physical capacity will go down. From 35 to 55 are your prime years. From ages 1 to 35, you're maturing. From ages 35 to 55, you're at a fully matured state. From ages 55 to 85, you're at a deteriorating state rapidly. The older you get, the harder it is, the more your bones will ache, the less you will be able to physically do. Age does matter in that perspective, not from the perspective of your spirit or your character, but from the perspective of your physical well-being. Hell yeah, it matters. As far as my opinion, and I'm not speaking to you, AJ. I'm just sharing. But you get it. Sailing John, like that, Sam. Hope that happens. My sailboat is leaving NJ, heading to Florida for sure, October 1st, 2018, to make that meeting. John, we gonna make it happen, brother. We gonna make it happen, and I'm gonna be with you. AJ says fair. Love and respect to you, AJ. Appreciate you, brother. You know that. You know you're my guy. All right, look. We had a great night tonight. What have we learned? When you speak up, don't replay your words and pick yourself apart. Don't be your worst critic. Be your biggest cheerleader. Don't focus on the validation of others. Focus on being you, correcting when you need to correct yourself, not being arrogant, not being an asshole. But you have to go forward. You have to go forward. Stay confident. Stay yourself. Peace be with you.